Okay. Oh, and we're in. All right. Okay. Oh, all right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. This is good. We're good. All right. We're speeding up to live time. Maybe we, no, we'll do it. We'll do that. All right. We're on evacuation. This is a crazy map created by T90 official. I think it's for, might have been for Hidden Cup or T90 Titans League. I don't remember, but as you can see, all the ground is cracked. That means that buildings take extra damage when they are attacked if they're built on this terrain. We also have just completely horrible wood lines, so these are going to run out really fast. Players taking in the rhinos, and then there's crossings, which will allow them to partake in the game's name of evacuation. They're going to come out here for more resources. We got the cows, we got boars. I did tell them beforehand, common thing to see on this map is Scout going out around here doing the patrol looking for all these cows. I think Joner might do that now. They're taking a look. And yeah, obviously we also have fish, so they're going to have to balance like every aspect of the game here. And it's going to get crazy. It's hard to wall the front. It's hard to wall anything. Joner finding a couple of cows. Now let's talk about the players. The Bear, in 2019, best player in our league. In our little haphazard community. These days, he's been in and out. He has not hosted a lobby since last year. And the level overall has risen, and also Joner is insane. We'll talk about him later. I mean, you know, comparatively, obviously, to the rest of this, this group. But the Bear is solid. Like I was saying, he has picked the Japanese. He knows Joner, by the way. He knows what he's up against a little bit. We might have done a little research on this guy. And we'll see what he does with the Japanese. He does like to play Man-at-Arms, Flood, Castle Age, even Feudal Age. We'll have to keep an eye on it. Joner on the other side, the Vikings. Incredible civ for a water map. You can get up to Castle Age, get those longboats out, and just slaughter everything on the water. And from the matches I looked at for Joner, I looked at some overviews. I was curious about this guy. Added 2 days ago or whatever by the Wisco boys to this tournament. I had to slide in some DMs and ask if he was secretly Hera or not, playing on an alt account, but he's a real guy. Yeah, and then also they do know him via, you know, real regular life channels, and they didn't just go on the AOE2 Discord and find this guy. He seems cool. He seems like a cool fella. But he is his account is sitting at about 1200 rating on on the ELO, so he says it's outdated. He says he hasn't played in ages, but he's been grinding the team games lately. I'll say that much. And he's been hitting those archer rushes, those scout rushes, those fast castles. I'm curious to see what he'll do in this game. Suffice all those words, suffice it to say, competent AoE2 player, knows what he's doing generally in the game. Probably the best in this tournament. Maybe myself excluded from that. I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe we'll have to end up with a 1v1. I don't remember who I chose from our team to face the Wisco 1v1s. But Red is moving out here with the wood, with the lumber choppers. He's got villagers on the deer, all stuff you really want to see in this map expansion. Blue moving forward in the Dark Age for the barracks. Red already in feudal though. It's gonna be interesting to see if Blue can get any damage with this. This is definitely a forward barracks for some aggression. And Joner is already on the archery range, so We'll see. That's interesting. I guess with Japanese, you kind of got an idea. There might be some men-at-arms, some Cummings with their faster attack speed, you know? There might be some aggression on the way. This, you know, we'll see how it is. I think Bear might try and be like very all in here. He's about to click up to feudal. So we'll see how long this game lasts. There's a blacksmith for red, probably to get fletching. Blue is fishing, and red is not. So that is maybe something to criticize here for our red player. But a lot of these fish are on the shore fish because the docks on this side, there's nothing over here. They're all the deep fish are on this side, so remember that if you end up playing evacuation, chat. Some cows moving back. Oh, and some cows being taken from that side by red. How are they building their bases out in this, like, landscape? We actually have archers going forward for red. So this is actually... And no infantry yet made for the bear. So he could still pivot. He could still adapt to this. He's not committed. And I think these archers will find the barracks. If the bear is looking, he will see those archers. He may not notice it though. You never know. Yeah, and red doesn't know about the barracks now too. He didn't attack it though. So he didn't give bear any warning of what was coming. We love to see the fish. It's slowed down his feudal timing a little bit probably, but pretty solid build here from blue. No farms. The fish will run out eventually. And the real game... Okay, he did see the archers. He's making the range outside. We'll see if red is able to move over to that. 3 archers with fletching. Might be able to get a kill or 2 here. You might want to just pull all the villas to attack, or you're going to have to run blue. From that wood line. Oh, he might just go fully outside now. But the name of the game here, at a certain point, you're gonna have to defend the outside, like a settlement. Because big armies can come around the outside or straight through the middle, move across there. There's no town center. We got a stable. We got a lot of skirmishers queued for blue. That's good. He is also getting the man-at-arms upgrade. He's sending the man-at-arms back, I think, and he is trickling in the skirms, so they're not going to be able to do too much right now. Is that a skirm hit that did 2 damage? What the heck? I like, the bear is reacting. He's doing a good job. He is sending all the villagers out across... Oh boy, that hurts. He's microing the skirms. Red definitely with the upper hand here. But there is potential here for blue. I really want to see a tower now because red is about to feast here unless the army can defend. Unless army only can defend for blue. There it's looking a little scary, a little spooky. Back at base, Joner just producing villas, sending them to this wood line. He's not really looking over here. He's looking at the important areas. Dodging these skirmisher attacks. Scout is on stand ground, but it's still getting hits when villagers walk past, which is really funny. And red is going to have to fall back. So enough skirms produced to scare him off. Blue is not dead yet. He survived the first kind of like plan that red had. These villagers just walking straight past here, though, is a real problem. And, oh, the bear does not notice that yet. If the archers just sit right here and block him off, it could be a huge problem. Maybe some galleys for blue could be the answer to that. But there's so much going on right now. They're fighting in the front. Scout, is that that's a man-at-arms corpse? That's a scout right there. 2 skirms versus 3 archers. I'd take the skirms even with no upgrades. Archers only have fletching. Castle Age is on the way for Joner. He only invested in like 6 archers, 7 archers, so... He's been able to freely boom a little bit up at home. He's on stone. Probably going to end up with a forward castle on the island, if I had to guess. I'm not sure. I don't know which side you'd want the forward castle on. Because, like, there's a lot more units over here. I guess it depends on how the fight goes. You know, how the fights go in the next couple of minutes. But he's definitely going to go for some kind of aggressive castle, I think. It can't be, like, defensive castle for unique units, right? We got the Berserk. I would also love to see, you know, Doc for red. Doc up here, maybe. 2 or 3, wow. 2 or 3 longboats. Clean up. Park them right here. Stand ground on the crossing. Blue is completely cut off. But we got a little bit of a calm here now. Bear might hit the market in order to get enough gold. He's about to age up now. Perfect. Okay. Still hanging in there. Blue is not dead. This game is definitely... It's close right now. TC out on the side for Joner. And a blacksmith, maybe part of a little blacksmith wall here for blue. But we'll see. He's got scouts out too. Like, okay. Gonna have to micro around those spearmen. He's taking some villager kills back. That's 2, 3 vills go down and now run. Okay, 1 scout left. And this, now we're gonna have to micro that galley out of there. Silly Seth, welcome to the chat. Wololo. This is honestly a give and take. I think Arizona definitely fielded their best chance at winning this game. And Aloysian is, he's holding on. Villager count in his well, I guess eco count with the ships, the fishing ships. Gonna need a redock or fishing traps soon, though. He's taking shore fish. It's very inefficient. If you look at res collected, Joner is ahead by about 1,000 eco. I mean, we can look at the details there. And it is a defensive castle for Joner. Okay, he's not going all out. Not just yet. I'm wondering if he's going to make Berserks then. And I'm also wondering how Berserks do into... what am I looking for? I'm looking for resources collected. Joner has food, gold, and stone. It's actually wood that the bear is ahead on. Interesting. Second town center immediately for blue. He's really hitting all the things he needs to do. And this castle is not going to instantly end the game. I was worried it would go up here and really cause chaos. Joner wants a firm foundation, and he is making berserks. How does that do into samurai? Not well, I would assume. But the bear is nowhere near. He's nowhere near samurai. I would love to see it. Is all I'm saying. That would be a fun fight to watch. We love unique units. What is the bear doing? More skirmishers. He's gonna need to identify the berserks eventually, but they're not moving out yet. They're not showing themselves. Castle completely hidden, safe in the back. The bear is Aloysian. Yeah, I think I don't know if he goes by Aloysian anymore. We got players changing their name all the time. Dionys Ass no longer is that either. He changed his name to First World Caveman. He figured out how to change his name on Steam. But Red's scouting around with a little spearman, seeing what he can see, and it's not like a lot of activity for blue. He's pumping vills. It's actually even now. I think that second TC for Red really helped him catch up. Third TC now. A nice spot. Maybe, I mean, he's got the cow here. He's got the spearman with a lot of vision range, actually. Scout going out for blue. Man, these players are actually so good. Did you miss some early invasions? Well, early in this game, we had Red going for an archer rush across the middle to like this area. He got a couple of villager kills. We see some eco KD. It's actually 4 for 4. And blue wanted to do man-at-arms early, like super fast, but the archers kind of he had to adapt into skirms, which he did actually pretty well. And scouts got some raids in. Now, how does he stop 11 11 berserks right now in a TC that has no villagers able to really garrison quickly. I'm kind of surprised to see these guys go around this side. I would have thought maybe straight through the middle across to here, to this exposed eco would have been the play, but maybe he thinks there's a town center there or army to defend. Blue is going to have to run now. He's going to lose a vill. Garrison a couple of villagers in the TC. Shouldn't do too much damage. There's no fletching upgrade, no ballistics. Docks are actually going to be taken out by red. Okay, well maybe that will force blue to redock. Okay, no, he actually did. He redocked back here, which is incredible. That's the perfect dock. It's going to last forever. Okay, and red might not see that. Kind of wasted time for red in a way right now with these berserks, but he's kind of also forcing the bear off of the island completely. Like, he just has a TC. There's nobody in it. One villager. And he's going to move on, take these docks, slowly creep. Bear not on stone at all. He's massing longswordsmen. Let's take a look at the stats on these longswords. They're Japanese, so they attack faster, but 10 attack, 1 melee armor, 60 health. 13 attack, okay. 3 melee armor, 65. Okay, berserks are just like way better. So this could be rough, and the numbers aren't really there for the bear either. We'll see. Maybe a little more urgency could be useful here for blue. We've got another castle, a little more forward, a little bit more map control type castle. I think that Joner, if he watches this again, I think Joner could be like much more, I don't know, he doesn't want to like throw the game, right? But he could be more aggressive with these. Like if you're scouting with the spearman, you see what army blue has, what buildings, drop that castle like over here, you know? Drop that castle here on this hill. But he's making berserks. That's really what the castles are for, and the berserks are doing a good job. They're doing work. They cleaned up a lot of army here. They're gonna do really well against the longswords. And we have skirm from blue because the early archer opening really got in his head. Villagers going down on the farms. It's not looking hot for the bear right now. Berserks. I think the berserks, we got a thing here. There's something about gaining +5 gold when defeating villagers, trade units, and monks. Okay, that's a unique tech. If he gets chieftains, that's what it will do. We're just seeing units going down for blue. Berserks will get taken out, but he lost quite a few. It's 20 to 4 eco KD now, 94 eco 54. 2 TCs versus 3. It's looking a lot more in Joner's favor here in Castle Age. And he's streaming in more units. It's Berserk plus Crossbowman. This guy's good. The bear showed that he's not as rusty as he might think either, though. He had some good reactions, some good adaptations early. He knew what to do, like when he saw the archers and whatnot. And he is still, well, excuse me. And he is still fishing, so that's something. He's moving his fish over here to the much better, much more plentiful area. And Joner is taking his time a little bit. So, Cycrius, it's been a little bit of a point of confusion. Each team, right, like, so Team Wisco plays a match, I guess what we're calling a match, against every other team. And that match is 1-1v1, which is a best of, I mean, I guess individually they're all best of ones, they're one game. 1 2v2, and 1 3v3, all of which are one game, I guess, if that makes sense. So if you as a team win a 1v1 game and a 2v2 game, that means you win the set. You don't have to play the 3v3. Yeah, it's just one game. And with, like, we have 2 more teams than I thought we were gonna have. Team Rocky Mountains and Team Canada. I didn't think we were gonna get. So that makes it 6 teams, round robin style. is going to be potentially 45 games, 1v1, or you know, single 45 games. That includes if all the 3v3s are played, but still a lot, still a lot to get through. If they were all best of threes individually, that would be that'd be kind of crazy. Joner's given the Bears some time. Joner wants Imperial Age. Joner wants Scorpions. Okay. I mean, I guess, how do you really kill all this? There's not a lot. There's not like emplacements. There's not castles. There's not towers. So you could just run in here with your berserks, but he's going Scorpion. Solid against infantry. The numbers just are not really there for the Bears. 2k wood right now, kind of floating. Not really sure. He's been a bit scattered. He's gonna add some farms now, but they are exposed around the mill. There's just been like a lot of action. It's not easy to get settled into the rhythm of the game and to really like do things the way that you think they should be done. You just have to do them the way that you can in the moment, right? We're actually seeing a crossbowman switch from blue, which I like. No upgrades though for that, so it's gonna be tough against the berserks. And now he sees the scorpions too, which this army is not set up at all to deal with. Berserks in front, scorpions in the back is gonna beat crossbow, longsword any day. Depending on the micro a little bit. Oh no, those little berserks are mowing them down. Oh no. We'll see if Joner keeps pushing forward. If he does, we might see the end of the game fairly soon here. What the bear needs is more time, but also Joner just hit imp. Like, he's just had, Blue's just not had the time to think. He's reacted pretty well in the moment, but oh no, the full army's going down. No micro. He might be looking at his screen like, okay, where did they find this guy? Fishing ships are, so they can't see those. What you got to do with the fishing ships, right? You got to like take one, shift click them all around outside here, make sure you can see all the deep fish, and then they'll automatically go to it. Bear says, well played, well played. Joner calling the GG. And that's going to be the 1v1 going to Team Wisco. Now, what this also means is that Joner and the Bear can't play in the 2v2 of Team Wisco versus Team Arizona. So you're going to have to find some other players, but they've got plenty. I hear Atreides he's ready. He's hot and ready to play tomorrow if you guys are available. He wants the 2v2 tomorrow. The bear just letting his enemy enjoy the destruction, the victory for a few moments. And that was, I mean, that was a good game. For 53 longswords versus 43 berserks created. Those berserks are just insane. 43 crossbows too, but they were lacking the upgrades. Timings were there with the scorpions for red. Just a really solid game from both. Joner takes the lead, shows what he's made of. Good stuff. Resources collected, yeah. No stone mine for the bear. Would have loved to see Samurai there. Samurai, I think, would have really evened things out, but the timings for Joner are crazy. But man, that was a banger game.